Every step feels heavier out here. Like the ground's remembering the ghosts of everyone who didn't make it in Tarkov. This street, this block, used to shine. I remember lights, laughter, people pretending everything was fine. Now, it's just echoes and shadows that don't move when I stop. Beluga was alive once, packed wall to wall. Drinks flowing, deals being made, some of them dirty, all of them dangerous. PMCS smugglers, the kind of people who smiled while planning your funeral. Now, they say it's still running. But all I see is a shell. The building's there, sure. But the soul? Gone. Like everything else in this city, just another ghost. I'm not here for drinks. I'm here for truth. And maybe to lay a few more ghosts to rest. Beluga used to be the spot. Off-duty PMCs, local suits, black market brokers, all packed shoulder to shoulder, pretending Tarkov wasn't already circling the drain. You'd finish a contract, roll in for drinks, and forget, just for a few hours, that you were still stuck in hell. That night was rare. R&R in the middle of a war zone. Me and the squad. Drinks in hand, laughing like idiots, like we were back home, like we had a future. Then he walked in, Mikhail Baranov. His name stuck with me all this time. Weird, but didn't know him, didn't care for him either anyway. He stood out, that weird snake tattoo on his cheek, out of place, really with the Italian suit, smart hair, and piercing eyes. Oh yeah, those gaudy gold rings. You certainly can't buy class. Anyway, I remember his eyes that scanned the room like he already owned it. Snake's eyes, poisonous and angry. You could feel the air tighten when he stepped through the door. People looked up, edgy, almost holding their breath. It's weird how you remember some stuff, rich and rude. He barreled past our table. No words, no glance. Just knocked into Rigo, spilled his drink. I stood. Reflex. His brute of a guard, his dog, I'm guessing, stood forward. Guys like these always have attack dogs. My hand brushed the grip on my sidearm. "Watch it, pal," I said. He turned. Slow. Smirked, looking me up and down, almost weighing me up. He rasped in his street Russian accent. "You military boys think you own Tarkov? Careful, my friend. You might not always have that gun." I was ready to teach him a lesson, right there in front of everyone. But Vance pulled me back. "Stand down, Mercer." Not worth it. Baranov just laughed. Strolled off to the VIP section like nothing happened. I should have clocked him. Could feel it in my gut. Something was wrong with that guy. Never saw him again after that night. But I still wonder. What happens to men like that? That kind of evil. It always survives. Therapist gave me names, each one with power in this city, not through rank, but through survival. Propor, ex-military, Soviet roots run deep. He handles weapons, logistics, and muscle, keeps his network clean, loyal, and armed to the teeth. If it moves through Tarkov, Propor's probably seen it first. Mechanic, used to be corporate, TerraGroup, if you believe the whispers. Now he runs tech salvage, drones, data, encryption, the kind of guy who knows how deep the rabbit hole goes and how to crack it open. Skier, street-level fixer, slick, fast-talking, always 2 deals ahead. Not the kind of guy you trust, but exactly the one you need when everything's falling apart. Each of them plays a different game, and I'm now sitting at their table.
Glad you came, Mercer. We've heard about your efforts in the city. We could use a man with your skills.
Let's get to it. There was a TerraGroup mall deep inside. He had lots of critical intel when everything started to fall apart. TerraGroup sent USEC mercs in to get him out, similar to your guys, or so I hear. Then he vanished. Not much in there, I know, but I need to know, did he get out? Obviously the mall is just a code name. And I have his last location, TerraGroup City Headquarters. See what you can do. He did have a key card to a secret office. If you find it, text me. I will tell you what to do next.
Hey, I've got something too. Call it a test, just like the others. There's a special evac outfit running underground, a paid extraction service. We have just set this one up at Ground Zero. Real hush-hush stuff, but they all work for me, and this guy is new. I've got a package. Needs delivery? Quietly. You can also test out the ride for me. Take the ride, see if they're worth the coin, and don't peek inside. It's a, gift.
One more thing. Outskirts have been hit. Scavs, rogue PMCs, messing with my supply lines. Clean them out. And scout what they're carrying. I want to know what's floating through this city before it bites me in the ass.
Passed by Beluga earlier. Place reminded me of a thug I crossed paths with once. Name was Mikhail Baranov.
Tarkov's full of bad guys, friend. Could be anyone. Focus on the jobs, eh?
Interesting.
Here, a data key if you need it. It will help you get through the security layers at the complex.
They know that name. Hell, that almost looked like fear.
Not that any will still work, I would imagine.
You'll hit the outskirts from the west. We've marked the fallback point here. Channel 2 for the rendezvous.
Guy like that still breathing?
We're counting on you. Do this right, and we all benefit.
Do it clean.
That building, TerraGroup headquarters, used to be the brain of this whole operation. Now it's just a cracked skull, bleeding into the street. I've seen it at sunrise, snow, firelight. Doesn't matter the hour. It's always watching, like it's daring you to ask what really happened inside. And him. This guy. White coat, quiet face, no dirt under the nails. Corporate scientist, maybe. Or worse, one of the minds behind whatever burned Tarkov to the ground. Therapist said the city was a test. If that's true, then TerraGroup was the lab. And people like him. The ones wearing smiles and badges while the world rotted. They weren't just complicit. They engineered this. If they'd really wanted this guy back, they should have sent me sooner. It's been months since the fall. The guy is either dead or sunning it up on a beach in another part of the world. If TerraGroup sent guys like me in to pick him up, well, then he would have walked out or been carried out. Simple, really. Regardless, he won't be in that building now. I am just chasing ghosts yet again. Early morning or late night. That's when I'd have done it. I'm guessing Sokolov was a creature of habit like all these corporate types. Same route, same damn jacket. Always solo, no family, just thinking of the money rather than the consequences. How would I have done it? I would have waited in the car park. Catch him, just as he got out of that ratty blue hatchback or whatever heap he drived. No noise, no panic. Mask on, door open, seat forward. In and gone. Failing that, ride the lift to his office, wait inside. Quiet grab. Clean. Hell, he would have followed me if I'd told him TerraGroup wanted a debrief. Would have walked right into it. But I doubt they wanted him back, alive. Codename the Mole. Ha, that codename doesn't breathe confidence, it breathes concern. They wanted him gone. Now I'm chasing shadows, checking old hard drives, patching up scavs, and wasting ammo on Prop War's enemies. And the real story probably got buried 6 feet under that lab, right next to Sokolov. Well, that's the first of Prop War's guns found. We can tick that one off the list. Still works, too, and I definitely put the fear of God into those scavs. Boom, boom, boom. Duck and cover, boys. It's just like shooting tin cans in an alley. They didn't even know what hit them. By the time they clocked me, I was already gone. And this gun, pointing down onto the street. The smell of grease, steel, and death. Feels like it's got stories of its own to tell. Well, I guess I'm just starting the next chapter.
Clearance level 3BBIO/project access tier Kingmaker/Department Biopharmaceutical R&D name Dr. Anton Yagorovich Sokolov Division TerraGroup Zurich Human Endurance Augmentation Program Projects Project Kingmaker Compound R15 Muscle Mass Enhancer Compound D45 Reflex Stimulator Black Vein Trials Human Test Phase Restricted Recruited in 2020, Sokolov was a key figure in TerraGroup's push to create chemically enhanced soldiers. His work boosted strength, speed, and pain tolerance, but came with severe psychological and dependency risks. He voiced concerns during live trials, then vanished after being flagged for leaking data to an outside contact. A termination order was issued under protocol Clean Sweep. Last known location, TerraGroup City Complex.
That first gun was easy to find. Too easy. Prep wars got me sniffing around old firing posts like a dog after scraps. But the thing is, he's not stupid. He's testing me, seeing if I scare easy, if I move smart, if I can still do the job. Truth is, I don't even know if I can anymore. These streets used to echo with footsteps. Now it's just the wind and ghosts. Every time I take a corner, I remember a different battlefield. Singapore, Nigeria. That time in Johannesburg when it all went sideways and I ended up dragging a TerraGroup director out under mortar fire. Yeah, I've been in this game a while. Long enough to know when I'm being used and when it's already too late to care. USEC doesn't recruit, it absorbs. They don't want soldiers. They want tools. They find you broken, hungry, angry, give you a number and a new uniform, then point you at a target. And I ran with it. Because back then, the paycheck was cleaner than the memories. Africa taught me how to move. South America taught me how to lie. Europe taught me how to disappear. And all of it, every damn mission, was tied to TerraGroup in one way or another. We weren't guarding assets. We were covering it up stories. Labs, convoys, research stations in the middle of nowhere. The kind of places where you don't ask what's in the crates. You just make sure they get delivered. Sometimes you'd catch whispers, chemicals, pharmaceuticals, something with a burn so bad even the gas masks didn't help. Other times, it felt like we were smuggling gods. That's what the locals said, ghosts in containers, things that screamed without a voice. I didn't question it, not then. When you're in USEC, there's no mission too dirty, no line too sacred. Just check the boxes and get paid. But it wasn't until Tarkov that I realized how deep the rot went. This place, this city, it's not the start, it's the fallout. A consequence of all those missions stitched together, one mistake at a time. And now, they're all gone. My team, my commanders, my handlers. But not TerraGroup. They're still here, hiding behind the traders, the checkpoints, the whispers. And USEC, still walking shadows like me, scattered across the map. What I'm looking for, maybe it's not survival. Maybe it's penance. Or maybe, just maybe, it's time someone finally pulled the curtain back.
Founded in 1999 through the merger of elite private security firms, United Security, USEC, evolved into TerraGroup's private army by 2004. 7,500 personnel, deployed in 18 countries, handpicked from the world's most dangerous war zones, trained, equipped, and unleashed without oversight. Officially, they're security contractors. Unofficially, they're cleaners, deployed to erase TerraGroup's dirty secrets. The rules are simple. No questions, no leaks, no mercy. Their contracts demand absolute loyalty. Breach the clause, and you disappear. Among the names, D. Mercer, recruit class of 2009, USEC, TerraGroup's Iron Fist. From Moscow to Mogadishu, once you're in, you're theirs. And when you're no longer useful, you're alone.
Funny, the paths we take. After Iraq, I swore I'd never wear someone else's dog tags again. Then TerraGroup came knocking. I was just another grunt. Scars, no future, a pension that wouldn't last. USEC promised more. Elite team, global travel, high stakes, higher pay. I took the deal. Africa, Singapore, wherever they sent me, I went. Gun for hire. Muscle for monsters in suits. I told myself it was just a job, but with every op, I left a piece of myself behind. Now, I'm in Tarkov, their biggest lie of all. Spent years protecting TerraGroup's secrets. Now, I'm the one digging through their ruins to uncover them. Dead, USEC. 3 of them, clean shots, tight grouping, extraction team, sent to pull the doctor out or put him down. By the looks of it, somebody fought back. Broken radio, blood trail, no sign of Sokolov, no communications, just silence. If he made it out, he ran, or someone dragged him. Looks like he didn't make it out. He was running, and someone brought the damn wall down on top of him. Grenade launcher by the look of it, overkill, or just panic. Got his access card. I'll text mechanic. Rooms are upstairs. That hard drive's still in play. I'm definitely their bloodhound on a leash, sniffing after whatever scraps they're too afraid to chase. Well, let's get this done, and get the hell out of here. This place doesn't feel abandoned. It feels contained. Fast lockdown. No cleanup. Med case. Blood on the latch. TerraGroup label. Just clues. Pieces. Enough to keep me moving. Sector 4. Biocontainment. Hell of a name. Could be a viral lab. Could be a server room. In Tarkov, odds are it's both. Hazmat signs, chemical spill warnings. Place smells like bleach and something worse underneath. If this is where Sokolov worked, then it's where the rot started too. Ugh, no bodies here, no blood trails, just overturned chairs and a silence that feels intentional. Whoever cleaned this place out, they didn't want to leave answers. Still no drive. Maybe it's stashed. Maybe someone got here first. Drawers, shelves, nothing. Come on, Sokolov. You didn't die for nothing. You left something. There, got it. Time to go before the air in here starts biting back.
As the city of Tarkov spiraled into chaos, TerraGroup didn't retreat. They executed a plan. It was called Project Remnant, a sterilization protocol designed not to rescue, but to erase. Evacuate key personnel, destroy facilities, eliminate non-essential staff, and silence any witnesses. We've confirmed multiple sites were targeted. Labs set ablaze in the dead of night. Researchers shot in cold blood, servers wiped, data smashed, records buried beneath collapsed infrastructure. Radio intercepts from internal security teams tell the same story. All evidence neutralized. Move to next target. Anything and anyone tied to what really happened inside Tarkov was burned away. Convoys rolled out under USEC escort. marked trucks, partially scrubbed logos, hauling whatever they could salvage, leaving behind a city in ruin.
The mole's gone, just like the rest. USEC cleaned him up and moved on. The guns, still here, still work. Scavs didn't stand a chance. And the hard drive, got it. Almost too easy, which makes me nervous. Time to head back. Deliver the goods. Let the taskmasters see I'm worth keeping around. Oh shit, I knew it. They're outside. Bears, scavs, rogues, doesn't matter. No time to think. It's them or me, and I choose them. Oh shit. One down. The rat's gone. There's more. Stay calm. Focus. Breathe. That goddamn driver. Where is he? He better be there. Wait. Another one. Shit. Another scav. I've made too much noise now. Especially here, where they nest. Stay calm. Move steady. We're getting out. I'm here. Skier sent me. Drive. For God's sake, unlock the doors. They're coming. Open the fucking doors. I am not dying in this shithole. I said, open the fucking door, or I'm firing on you too. Right along with these fucking animals. Right. I'm in. Jesus Christ. Let's go. They're coming. Burn rubber. It's done. The mole's gone. Or what's left of him. Scavs were wiped. I've got the hard drive. And Prapor. Your gear's accounted for. Clean.
Huh. Not bad, soldier. You got bite. Can't wait to put you back in the field. Next time, it gets messier.
Well, damn, you lived. And my driver's still breathing. Shocker. Means we can keep doing business. Welcome to the inner circle, friend.
You did well, but we're not finished. There's someone else you need to meet. Jaeger, off the grid, knows more than we do. You'll find him in the forest outside Tarkov, but be careful. He doesn't trust easily. Mikhail. He's still alive. Goes by Sergei Kaban Reznik now. The Butcher. But don't say that name loud. In Tarkov, they only call him Kaban. And if he remembers you, the drive you found, what's on it could burn this whole thing down. But you'll need Jaeger to unlock it. You ready for that?
One job down. 3 more knives in my back. And now, I've got names, secrets, and a reason to keep going. I've seen what they were doing during the fall, cleaning up their own mess, burning everything that pointed back to them. TerraGroup's still here, still pulling strings, still watching. I've learned this city's not just broken. It was shattered on purpose, and it's not just them. Others are in on it. The traitors, the mercs, maybe even Kaban. That name, that's just another ghost of Tarkov. I'm not here to chase shadows. I'm here to find the truth. Because somewhere in all of this are the answers I need. Answers that might just show me the way out. The way to escape. Escape from Tarkov.
Into the dark I cannot see. I wonder what